So I wasn't gonna record a video today until I saw the weather outside, and I noticed just how gloomy it was. Right, check it out. No sun at all. And I felt like it was just the perfect backdrop for a video in which I talk about, a few thoughts that I've been having, a few gloomy thoughts. For starters, I don't want to get a job. I feel like it's a bit of a cliche for people my age, right? They often say like, oh, I don't want to be a cog in the machine, or I want to do what I love, and that's not, I don't know, sitting at an office pushing keyboard buttons. And it makes me feel like, holy shit, don't touch me. It makes me feel like I'm going through a phase that everyone goes through and eventually grows out of when they realize how impractical it is to not have to get a contemporary job. But then, I guess you could point to examples like, I don't know, internet influencers, or solo indie developers in my case, right, like Toby Fox and stuff. But then the response from parents or whatever is maybe they were really lucky or they worked really hard. And I guess I have to agree, like that sort of success that breaks out of the mold, I guess, is it takes a lot of hard work. And I don't really know if I work very hard. I spend more time on dating apps than I do making games. I guess for some reason I've always felt like being intimate with somebody, whether physically or emotionally, would have made me happy. And while it's made me happy before, like when I've been lucky enough to be in relationships, it's often a mixed bag. Like recently I met some guy. Oh shit. Recently I met someone from Hinge, and they came over for a hookup, right? And they're really nice, but by the end of it, I don't know, I felt bad. I was like, man, your body is a temple, where am I going with this? I guess at the end of the day, I just wanted to feel connected with somebody. And to use an example, when I was with somebody and I kissed them, right, my ex, I wouldn't be thinking about what's in between my lips, right? I'd be thinking about them and what they mean to me. But earlier, in that other instance, if that's all I could think about, like what's in my mouth. I often feel like I'm running out of time, which is ridiculous, right? Because look at me, I'm like young and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like every second that I spend without having met my soulmate is a second that I've wasted, right? Like this duck, for instance. I don't get to share that with anybody that I care about. Anyway, I guess you guys will have to do, whoever's watching. But yeah, I'm gonna be graduating next year, and I feel like I have until then to make it all happen, right? Like until then to find success as a independent creator, and so I don't have to endure ever getting a real job. And also I want to find someone to spend the rest of my life with, so I don't have to endure dating after college.